we could write translated, oops, forgot the S, translated right, what did I just say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 units. And then up and down, we move down 1, 2, 3 units. And also say translated right 6 units and down 3 units. So now we have what's called coordinate notation. So we know our original point was x comma y, whatever this point was, x comma y. But now we took our x coordinate and we moved it to the right. We moved it to the right 6. So we're going to write x plus 6. That's really what happened with our x term right here. So this is x right here. And then I'm going to put my what happens to y over here. Well, y, on my y-axis, we went down. So instead of going up or positive, we're going down, so it'd be a negative. So we took our y-coordinate and we went down or subtracted 1, 2, 3. So this is what's called coordinate notation. So we took our original x comma y, and we translated it 6 to the right and down 3. So here are a couple examples of coordinate notation. So we took our coordinate xy, and the y part we added 3 to, the x part we added 3, and y we added 4. So in words, that would be translated or moved 3 units on my x-axis. Remember, x goes left to right, y goes up and down. So if we're going plus 3, we're going right 3. And if on my y-axis I'm adding 4, I'm going up 4. So let's take these points and move them right 3 and up 4. So from here, we take our point, my x term, we went right 3, so we have to add 3 to it. 3 plus 3 is 6. Oops. Come on. We took our x coordinate and we added 3, so 3 plus 3 was 6. And we took our y coordinate, which is 7, and we're adding 4, which gives us 11. So our new point is 6, 11. And this point, whatever point in our figure, we need to add 3 to. So negative 4 plus 3 is negative 1. And then our y coordinate we're adding 4 to. 0 plus 4 is 4. So we took those 2 points and we translated them right 3 and up 4. So here's another one. We're taking our x coordinate and we're going down 5. So on my x-axis, not down, x is left and right, so that would be towards the left. We're moved left 5. And my y-axis, I'm moving positive 1, so on my y-axis, that's up 1 unit. So we're going to take our 2 points and move them. X and then y. X first, we're subtracting 5, so negative 1, and we're going down another 5. That gets us at negative 6, so if we were at negative 1, we went down 5 more. Oh my gosh, I keep struggling here. We're not going left and right. We're not going up and down. We're going left to right. So my x, if we were at negative 1, we went 5 more to the left, so now we're at negative 6. And my y part of my coordinate, we were at 6, and we have to add 1 to that, so now we're at 7. My other point, 2, going left 5, so subtracting 5. 2 minus 5 is negative 3. And my y coordinate, we have a negative 9, but we're going up 1, so now it's only negative 8. If that's confusing to you, let me know, but you're just doing exactly what it says in your coordinate notation. Negative 5 on my x-axis was to the left, and up 1 or plus 1 for my y-axis. I want you to try this one on your own, and then click play to see if you got it right. So in words, x plus 1 and y minus 6, if it helps to write out x-axis, y-axis, this would be positive, negative, you can do that. My x-axis is going plus 1, so we're going to the right 1. And then my y-axis, we're going down 6, or negative 6, so down 6. So let's write this out. From this point to our new coordinate, at negative 1, we have to add 1, so that gives us 0. Negative 1 plus positive 1 is 0. My y-coordinate, we're at 5. We need to subtract 6, so now we're at negative 1. And then my second point, first negative 6 plus 1, that gives us now only negative 5. And then 3, we have to subtract 6, it gives us a negative 3. So these are our new points that we would have plotted. Alright, next, it says translate using the coordinate notation that they give us. X is plus 3 and y is plus 4. So x is going 3 to the right, and y is going also up 4. So we're going to take our points from t to t prime. So here, you can actually write the points in coordinate notation first. X is going plus 3, so negative 5 plus 3 is now only negative 2. And then negative 1 plus 4 is at a positive 3. So our new t is at negative 2 and up 1, 2, 3. So let's see, on my x-axis, yes, we went 3 to the right, and y is up 4. So that's t prime. That makes sense. Our next point, we're adding 3 first. Negative 1 plus 3 is 2. And then negative 1 plus 4 is 3. So at 2, 3, 1, 2, up 1, 2, 3. From the origin is where I'm counting from, since I'm just plotting a point. That's our new e prime. And if you think about it, did we go x 3 to the right? We did. And did we go up 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, that is the correct point. So that's what we have so far. And now we need our new I coordinate. From negative 5, we're adding 3, so negative 5 plus 3, we're going 3 to the right. That's only at negative 2 now. Oopsies, didn't mean to do that on the other side. I've been struggling today. And then our y-coordinate, we're adding 4 to. Negative 3 plus 4 is 1. So at negative 2, up 1, there is I prime. Think, my x-axis, we moved 3 to the right, 1, 2, 3, and we moved up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there is our third and final point. So there is our new shape. We went x is plus 3, and then y is plus 4. That's how that shape moved. Next one, our x-coordinate is moving negative 5, so my x-axis, we're going to the left 5, and then y is going up 1, plus 1. So I'm going to list my coordinates first, then I'm just going to plot them, see if I did it right. So x is negative 5 from what we have, so we have 1 minus 5 is negative 4, and then 2 plus 1 is 3, so negative 4 up 1, 2, 3. This was point 1, they have 1, so now this is 1 prime. Then point 2, which is down here. From 3, negative 1, from 3 we're going negative 5 to the left. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And then negative 1 plus 1 is 0. So negative 2 is 0. That's point 2, 2 prime. And then our third point, 3. 3 minus 5 is negative 2. And then 3 plus 1 is 4. Negative 2 up 4. That is 3 prime. So we took our shape, and let's check. Did we move? I'm just going to pick point 1, 5 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up 1. That works. So we did do this correctly because our shape, our triangle, was translated 5 left and up 1. You could graph it first, or you could use your points first, find your points. Either way, you get the same answer. Alright, a couple more, just because we need to become experts at this. Our x is adding 1, so on my x-axis, positive 1 is to the right, we're moving our shape 1 to the right, and down 6. On my y-axis, we're going down 6. So if I wanted to plot this first, I'm going to take point U and go 1 to the right and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Same thing here, x, 1 to the right and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then L, 1 to the right and down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this one I just drew my picture first, 1 to the right and down 6, and then we can list our coordinates. If you did it from the coordinate notation, that works as well. Taking your x coordinate, -3, plus 1 is now only -2, which is where we're at. And then from 1, 1 minus 6 is -5. That is exactly where we put L prime. Then x, we were at 0, but plus 1 is now 1. We went from 0 to 1. And then 5 minus 6 is a -1. We are down 1. And our last point here, -3 plus 1 is -2. And 5 minus 6 is -1. So -2, -1, that was correct. All of our points match up with what we drew. So you can do this first or this first. It does not matter, but you do need to do